Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Littlemore, otherwise known as Ryan L83 from the EA Creator Series in WRC, and today we're going to be looking at the sprint version of Umeå, one of the new stages for Rally Sweden in the Hard Chargers DLC content coming out. And we're going to be driving in my all-time favourite WRC car, which is another new car coming to the DLC. It is the 1999 Ford Focus, driven by one Colin McRae. So here we are then at the start of the sprint of Umeå in my favourite WRC car of all time, in my opinion. But let me know what your favourite WRC car of all time is in the comments below to the video. But here we go then, 5.2 kilometres of the Umeå Sprint version for Rally Sweden. Let's see how we get on as we're about to go round here in Sweden, and let's see how we get on in some nice dust conditions here in Rally Sweden, and let's see how we get on in this car. So obviously you may have seen in real life this stage, but it is so exciting to have this now in the virtual world in EA WRC, this Umeå Sprint stage. It's, again, I think I mentioned it, one of my favourite stages as well in real life, in my top 5 I think, as we got the exciting spectator style arena part at the end of the rally stage, which is very exciting. But before we get there, we've got this very technical section we've got to be absolutely spot on here to make sure we get there in one piece. Got to be wary of the snowbanks, as that has just proven my point. Some of these can be nice, but some will bite you in the backside, is what I would say, and really ruin your rally and lose you a lot of time if you hit those snowbanks. Got a bit of a nice long straightaway now, as we're going to get into a very tricky part now. So we're going to go very, very, very cautious into this next part of the stage, but you can really attack it as much as you can. As you can see, just a little bit too much there. Just shows you, if you haven't done Rally Sweden before, brake earlier than what the pace notes tell you, because it will really hinder your chances of a good result here if you take part in this in a club or in a multiplayer session or even in career mode. You just got to be very careful on your braking around here, as we're going to be going into a very tricky one, right-hander.
6 left short, 240.
But obviously this car, famously known for Colin McRae driving it, and as mentioned, the 1999 car is one of a few cars that is coming to the DLC. As we're now going to be entering very shortly the spectator section of the Umeå Sprint stage. As we just got this really tricky one right-hander, and now we're going to be heading into the stadium section now. As we've got the big jump coming up now. Very nicely done, Ryan. Then braking very quickly into a very tight section now. Very high snowbanks as well, so you've got to be very careful to avoid them as much as you can. Over some jumps. Taking it very carefully through here. And now into a very, very tricky left-hander here to wrap up the sprint stage of Umeå in the Ford Focus. And across the line we go, and that has been the sprint version of the Umeå stage on Rally Sweden, part of the Hard Chargers DLC content coming out tomorrow or today when you watch this video. But hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to follow the Creator Series on all the platforms and where else as well. But until then, have a fantastic day wherever you're doing, and we shall see you for more WRC content. From myself, it's been Ryan. Have a great day. We'll see you very soon. Take care, everybody. See you later.